Hello everyone, welcome to another video. My name is Crypto David and today we are talking about XDC network once again. Ladies and gentlemen, we are before the curve, before the majority with XDC. Now when it comes to QNT, we're at $40, $50, not too much hype around QNT. Quite a lot of FUD to be honest. Now we're around that, $200 sort of range. Everyone switched their heads. Nothing has actually changed about the product. Nothing changed about the asset, just people's opinions and emotions towards that because their quant amount compared to the fiat that they have, whether it's dollar, the pound, or their native currency, is going through the roof. Now, for XCC, the same thing's going to happen, whether it's 7 cents, 10 cents, 50 cents, $1 sort of range. Nothing is going to change. The only thing that's changing is the price and people's emotions towards XCC, and we are before the curve. Now, a lot of news to talk about in today's video. The title we talk about, articles, smart contracts, prices, ledger, decent, all of that good stuff. So, it's your first time to the channel, please subscribe, leave a like down below. Without further ado, here we go. Okay, so right now we're sat at 4,710 subscribers. It is insane. We're so close to 5k. Share the video, tell a friend. Every single one of you is GOAT status, regardless of how much cryptocurrency you actually hold. Now, the title of the video is, what will one XDC be worth in 2025? Will it be $1 per XDC? $10? $100 per XDC? I asked this question in the community section around 3 months ago, and the most voted answer was $1 per XDC. And the second voted one was $100 plus per XDC. Very pessimistic and optimistic votes. Personally, my price predictions are that $5 to $10 sort of range. I know for a fact a lot of people down below are going to disagree with me on that number, but the amount of XDC that I have right now, my financial goals written on my whiteboard up there, they will be met in that sort of range of XDC. So $5 per XDC, $69 billion market cap, 160x, and $10 per XDC, $138 billion market cap, and a 320x, so 10 G's in, 3.2 million. I'm definitely aware I could be undershooting here. I'm definitely okay with that. When I talk about all the use cases with XDC, like the TFD initiative, Trade Tech, Impel, Abu Dhabi Market, DASL Bridge, enterprises, banks. There's so much on that list, but nothing is certain. Nothing was 100% guaranteed, and I'm preparing to have certain exit points that I plan to take profit on at these lower sort of positions. Nothing is programmed. Same with XRP, and it causes you to get complacent. If you think XRP is going to $10,000 per XRP and you have 1,000 XRP, you're not going to buy anymore because I'm going to be rich when we ever reach 10k per XRP, but it's not guaranteed. And the reason for this video also, this guy bought a Fanta for 34 XDC. So $10 per XDC, he spent $340 worth. Now we're going to dive straight into some news. Here we have the BBC paperless trade plans put before Parliament 5 days ago. Further down, we can read the government is planning to make digital trade documents as legally valid as their paper-based equivalents. Estimates removing that requirement will save British businesses more than £1 billion over 10 years. The proposals for modernisation are set out in the Electronic Trade Documents Bill, which was introduced to Parliament on Wednesday and praised by trade body Logistics UK. And they're going through the whole legislative process and will be in full effect by the middle of 2023. XDC is the standard for trade finance. It is digitizing trade, making it paperless, green, cost efficient, all the things listed above. Paperless trade is beginning mid-2023 in the UK. Regulations are here, regulations are coming. With regulations, these assets will thrive. Also here, we have XDC is now supported by Ledger. This is insane. We've been waiting for this for ages. And this is a lot of allude or people reasoning for calling XDC a scam because it's not listed or on Ledger Wallet. And same with Coinbase. I believe we will see that pretty soon with XDC. Also, my favorite out of two for XDC is a decent wallet. If you want a decent wallet, there's a huge discounts linked below. And also look at the wallets that are actually listed on this with the XRC20 tokens like we see here, like GoBinance or StoreX. On the other page, we can see XSP, Wrapped XDC, prime numbers, a lot of good assets. But talking about GoBinance, are any of you watching this video staking your XDC on GoBinance for an APR of 5.5% with 365 days lockup. And I personally would never stick a large amount on any sort of platform that's not inside of a cold wallet. I would never, stick a large amount because it's just not worth that 5.5% gain. I'd rather just work harder in my day-to-day life and just get more XDC. Also, when it comes to a decent wallet, you see how instantaneous these XRC20 tokens are listed on Decent. And if you're a fan of the XDC ecosystem, as it grows with time, there'll be a lot more dominant and prominent projects built on XDC and even switching over as it is EVM compatible. So you know how long it took for Ledger to list XDC. It's instantaneous with Decent. Also, we have your boy Quincy. Let me read this little paragraph here. Smart contracts, active self-hosted applications, they scale worldwide. They never go down and maintain all the apps. Core server logic at $0 hosting cost with a 0.0045 transaction fee to engage with the app. The next wave of billion-dollar startups are simply an idea away. XDC. And I truly think XDC will become one of the most prominent and valuable smart contract chains in the world, if not the most important, because it's a hybrid smart contract platform that has the functionality that allows Impel's API software to send ISO 1222 financial messages with optional collateral like XDC, like wrapped BTC, XBTC, to enjoy the benefits of the XC network, like that 2-second block time and that 0.0001 transaction fee. It is insane. Also, XDC community, this is also even more insane. XDC network teams up with some of the largest names in crypto: Coinbase, CoinDesk, Polygon, Hacker Earth for online global hackathon to build the future of Web3 on XDC network. So the question is, when Coinbase? And it would really be beneficial to see this actually be posted on the Coinbase Twitter. 5.3 million followers, huge exposure for XDC network. We also have here XDC my future patience. Let me read this. When XDC is $5 plus, you're going to realize how good it was for XDC to be so low for so long. The longer you have to accumulate, the bigger your empire is going to be. As I said at the start of the video, people only, it's a human condition, they only apply or equate value on a project to the actual value of the price. Nothing is changing here. People only think all of a sudden quant is better than it was because it's gone up from $40 to $200 per QNT. Nothing has changed with XDC, but the price is going to change, and people's opinions are going to change toward XDC, but mine will not. Realize that none of these videos are financial advice. This is mainly for people who are already interested in XDC or invested in XDC. These are just updates on these assets, weekly updates, so to speak. But when someone talks trash on XDC, it makes me more bullish on this asset. Now, I'm not saying I'm being ignorant to what they're saying, but I've done so much research in XDC, I have so much belief on this asset, and I put my money where my mouth is. I might do a video like the H-bar one where I bought a lot at a certain price, or not that much, but I'll buy a lot with XDC because that's what I'm doing right now. I should make a video out of it. Also, we have Crypto Ready, huge XDC update. Uphold has now moved XDC to their tier 3 list, so that means you can deposit and withdraw your XDC from Uphold. And this tweet is just for you guys because I personally do not use Uphold because all I see on Twitter is people complain about withdrawals and deposits. I think I see it with Casper a lot as well, so I just use other exchanges that allow me to do that. Last video today, I'm going to leave you guys with this Crypto Nair D. What does the electronic trade bill document mean for how business is conducted? He talks about how it will speed up the whole process. I think for the average cross-border transactions, around 46 documents and 240 copies. It's insane. And he goes on to talk about private keys at the end, which you need to pay attention to. But that's going to be pretty much it for today's video. I'm very curious to what you think one XDC will be worth in 2025. You might think the $1.7 billion plus is clickbait. I don't think so, because if I have 10 grand invested in XDC, we go to $5, that's 1.6 million. Or otherwise, if I go to $10 per XDC, that's 3.2 million. So I think that's very, very justifiable for 2025, depending on how much XDC you have invested in the game and in the market. But made this fun video. Thank you very, very much for watching. Please leave a like down below, and I will definitely see you guys in the next one.
It will break a logjam of the ability to possess an electronic asset. What it means is, well, hey, so what? Signed, paper's good, actually. But if you have to move paper around, it slows the whole process up. So we can speed the process up. In order to do that, the law will change to create a digital asset. Then we have to work out how you secure it within the system. If I have a piece of paper It's in my hand, I possess it. How do I know I possess the equivalent digital asset? And the consequence then is that we have to demonstrate that the person who possesses the electronic asset has the exclusive control. If I want to transfer a bit of paper, I give it to somebody else. I sign it on the back, I sign it to my... How do I achieve that same exercise digitally? And that's working out how my access, exclusive control, private key as one describes it, when I sell it, I can't give the private key to somebody else because it means two of us have got the private key. So therefore, the system has to generate a new private key and cancel my private key. The guy that buys it then has the private key, so he's got the exclusive control. And that's how we're going to move this along.